Here at Hibernian Football Club today, we're here ahead of Hibs against St Johnstone in the Scottish Premiership, and we're going to capture what the club has to offer in providing fans with that perfect matchday experience. Football is no longer just about the 90 minutes. Clubs in Scotland are now doing everything they can to offer fans a longer stay for pre- and post-match enjoyment. Hibernian Football Club offers so many levels of hospitality to cater for friends and business associates.
I think the hospitality experience certainly here in the 3 years that I've been here has grown massively in terms of what we have on offer throughout the 3 floors in the west, but also now behind the goals as well. I think it adds an extra experience to fans being able to kind of pre-match drink inside the stadium, obviously, because you're not allowed to do that in the concourses. But then if for fans that want to pay a little bit extra, there's like fine dining. For others, there's the carvery, so there's something for everyone. But I think really it's around the atmosphere for supporters, being able to come to the game early, get excited with their mates, and then head into their seats.
My friends and I were all old school as far as how long we've been supporting Hibs for. And the difference between a few years ago and now, it's like night and day. It's professional, it's something to be proud of. And it's something we really enjoy. We've been in tornadoes, we've been up the stairs as well for hospitality. And every time we've come here for hospitality, it's been fantastic, very professional.
It's a fantastic match experience. You get the meal, you get the drink, and obviously you get the hospitality of the staff. Great staff, great food as well.
Just ahead of 3 o'clock today, both sets of players will emerge from the tunnel and be greeted by both home and away support. But before all that happens, there's a lot more going on upstairs, so let's go and see what all the fuss is about.
So I'm the match host here at Easter Road, have been for 13 years now, so I do the stadium tours, I will host hospitality on a match day, and then I'll do the stadium. Being a Hibs fan my whole life, getting to work at the club's one thing, and obviously getting to work with all the amazing people that come in at hospitality every other week. I've obviously worked with a number of people that have been here, so it's seeing those regular faces every other week that's great.
I'm head of hospitality, so I oversee all lounges and areas. On the build-up is also I've got the sales function, so I go out there to try and sell all the lounges on a match-by-match basis along with seasonally. When you're dealing with somebody who's paying £250 for a season to 25,000, and everything in between. There is challenges there, but it's all in the planning. We've got a great staff between us. On a match day we all come together and we deliver it time after time.
It's improved for the better. The facilities never used to be as they are now. The service was never as it is now, so they've really upped their game. And well, you get a lot of people saying, oh, they've spent all the money on doing the lounges out and that. But you've got to speculate to accumulate. You need to start winning. That's the most important thing. To sell seats, you've got to have a winning product. So they start winning, the crowds will go up, club will benefit.
I might be biased, but genuinely it's so positive. Well, you see the lounges, the football hasn't been great, but we still fill the lounges, which probably tells you that what we're delivering on a match day is a fantastic experience, and they can bring clients here or bring friends and family, and it's just a great day out.
One thing fans love is mixing with players from the past and present. Marvin Bartley and Pat Stanton have the job today of talking tactics and form. How important do you feel it is to capture that matchday experience for the fan and the investment the club have put into the hospitality?
Oh, it's massive, you know, but the real experience that you want is the team winning, obviously, you know, come 3 o'clock or you know, come 4:45, you've got 3 points, so that's the important thing. You know, all this is absolutely wonderful, and the club will say that, you know, but out there we want a winning team, and I'm certain that David is going to get that sooner rather than later, but hopefully today we get our first 3 points and the season will really start.
What's your role now here on a match day?
I just mixing with the support. That's it, and speaking to the people, and the reception you get is terrific from the people, and even they mention wee things to you, something they've seen, and you say to yourself, "God, I never saw that," and you can dare that onto whoever's responsible for that part of the game. And supporters are full of surprises, and you meet people that you met years ago, but yeah, and at the end of the day, it's, the support, they've got a lot to do with the club. You know, they get behind the club, and they don't like getting beat. Nobody does, but they stick by you. They do.
You enjoy coming back and speaking to those people at the club?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'd be lost without it. I really would.
How different is this side of the club change, this hospitality and creating that whole matchday experience for fans now?
Oh yeah, it's first class. It really is first class. Everywhere you go, the stadium has changed completely. I remember it was on a fire in a Bovril on a cold winter's day, standing on the terrace, but this the club's moved on. It really has. I'm a bit biased about this, the Hibs, because Hibs are my team, but you hear things, people point things out to you that you say, "Oh, I never thought of that," and you pass it on to whoever is responsible. But over the piece, wouldn't change my team.
Today we got to meet Pat Stanton and all the ex-players. Marvin Bartley was here, so yeah, it just gives you something else, a different angle to things. However, you've got to balance it, right? And now is the time that hopefully we can get the results on the pitch, and then we can capitalise on this. But it's a great footing to have for sure. You look how busy this is, and then yeah, if we can now build on the results on the pitch, for sure.
Here we are in the newest part of Hibs Hospitality, the Terrace Experience, where fans can come and enjoy a pint and food before the game kicks off, before heading out to the famous 5 stands. The one recurring theme from every fan enjoying the hospitality is that they want to see a winning team. Chief Executive Ben Kensell wants to marry the two together.
Well, I think when I came up here from down south, what was quite prevalent down south is that club-controlled income and hospitality and retail and all of the different pillars that you can extract revenue from wasn't really being looked at up here. It was it wasn't a focus. Whereas when I came up, I wanted it to be that focus, to make sure that we could generate the revenues needed to be better on the pitch. So it's almost a clear cycle of success, that if you can make more money off the pitch, you can then put that on the pitch to hopefully get a better team that's more successful. But it wasn't built in a day, and you can't just turn a switch, so it doesn't work like that. So what we had to do was effectively plan, strategise, get the right feedback from fans, whether that be on safe standing, whether that be on hospitality areas, get the right offering at the right price point, and we're really thankful that our fans have bought into it. I really enjoy the matchday experience, and hopefully will mean that we can get some results on the pitch.
Hibernian 2, St Johnstone 0. David Gray records his first win as Hibs manager in front of the home support. Mikhail Kukurevich gave the Hibs the lead on the stroke of half-time, with Martin Boyle chipping the goalkeeper to extend his side's lead 12 minutes from time. The home fans certainly enjoyed this one. Finishes here at Easter Road, Hibs 2, St Johnstone 0.
It's great to finally get that 3 points, and more importantly a clean sheet as well. I think that's something that we take a lot of pride in as well, for how hard we've worked at it.
It was a much needed victory. I thought it was a professional performance. Struggled a wee bit in the first half, I think. The goal at the end of the first half was very important, and I think when it came to the second half, dominated the game, and much deserved and very important 3 points.
Yes, the win was great today. It's great when you win as well. It makes a great day.
We put money in for this hospitality, and we know the money that we put in was invested in the playing staff as well, so it's a win-win.
And that's what the Hibernian Football Club have to offer in providing the perfect matchday experience at Easter Road.